At this point in time, you would most likely have identified and analyzed a challenge that you consider worth solving. And from your analysis, you would have gained the necessary insight and/or the inspiration that indicates that a solution exists to your challenge. And the question that you'll most likely be asking is, how do I come up with a design to tackle this challenge? This is where CDIO comes in. Other than nature, if you look at everything around you, they all have a life cycle where they are first conceived, designed, implemented, and then operated. Now, CDIO, conceive, design, implement, operate, means just that. Whatever you'll be working on and whatever design process that you'll be choosing to use, it will go through these 4 stages. Okay? So, in conceive would be at a point in time where you have a thought, you have an emotion, a desire, an urge in your mind for whatever that design is going to look like. A design stage is where you give structure to the concept that you have, you put it on paper and you communicate it to others. Implement is where you make it, you build it, you program it. And operate is where you put it to use. So, how do you conceive? You can conceive using many techniques depending on the process that you come up with. It could be as simple as brainstorming, some trimming technique, trees, design thinking, or a random thought that God gave you. You may want to choose the technique that Prof. Mushtaq have in his book, where he used the ACID process, where it first came with the architecture design, and then the configuration design, and integrated design, and then the detailed design. And implementation, it is more than just realizing your design or solution. This is the time where you have to gain, you have to gain buy-in from someone who needs to implement it. This is where you organize the production of the various components, integrating it together, and doing some testing for it, as well as the project management of the whole thing. Operating is where training may be required, the maintenance so that the solution stay in place and is kept running. It may involve some kind of system improvement, some kind of scale up, or some kind of a changes so that your whatever difficulties that you find once it is operating is resolved. So the task that you will need to do after this is to first determine the kind of design process that you would like to use. If you can Google this, there is tons and tons of design processes that's available out there. None is better than the other. It just depends on the challenge that you are working on. And for this activity, what you need to do is to determine the design process that you would like to use, and justify why that process is suitable for your challenge. Good luck.